In a sport where champions rise and fall in full fashion, one fighter stands apart. A legend known as the type of guy to win a belt only to get it stolen. The type of guy to wear sunglasses in the dark, to wait for a canceled event, to knock on your door with a spinning elbow, to shadow box and win by submission, to kick metal pipes to heal a leg injury. The type of guy to win our hearts only to break it. Those who've witnessed his fall call him Tony Ferguson, but those who speak of his legacy know him as El Cucuy, the boogeyman. El Cucuy!
Built like Leviathan. Legends never die. I'm living with no hyphen in. It's an uprising.
Shout out to Patrick, man.
Sirens. Levels to the game. I'm wondering how high it is.
That mother back there is not real.
Not real. Hey, look, man. Y'all told me to do Tony. We here. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Appreciate everybody who follow me, support me. Let me know who to discover next, react to next, man. But
hold on, brother. I'm talking.
Ain't real.
But even the boogeyman has a nemesis. Habib Nurmagomedov, one of the greatest fighters of all time. They should have fought, bro. In many ways, the polar opposite of Tony Ferguson. The destiny of the two men would be deeply intertwined. Yet one would rise to superstardom, and the other go through one of the most cruel downfall in the history of the sport.
This kid's a bully. He's never been in a street fight, never actually been thrown into a trash can or like any kind of shit like that.
Who are you? You never fight in. You American guy. In American, you cannot fight in street.
There we go.
I am from real mountain. I can eat you in street fight. Where are you from?
You say we can't fight in street? Well, he must ain't been to the hoods. He must ain't been. He must ain't been to Nah, let me stop. Now, where could Khabib get this from? Where he get that from?
Where are you from? Where are you from? For example,
I'm from Oxnard.
Okay.
Not much is known about Tony's
I'm from
biological father.
Oxnard.
Wasn't there in the picture.
But shortly after he was born, his mother married a Scottish-American man, Armand Ferguson.
I took my stepdad's this time, and he was there since I was little, and I ended up moving to Michigan.
My stepdad moved me out there. You know, I grew up on 40 acres, so
that's crazy, yo.
I got trained in the military, so it was a little bit different, man. And that's why I had to cut cords of wood. A cord of wood is like a stack of wood. And so we had to do that, and then we had to stack wood in the basement.
The hard labor that his father put him through would plant the seeds for the unconventional training methods that Tony would be known for all his life.
So you got the discipline and everything.
So he did it on purpose. I'm gonna raise you this way so that way you know exactly what you don't want to do.
And I've always been a fighter since I was little, and I've always had the support of my family, and that just makes it just a killer combination.
But outside of his family, Tony found himself isolated from others.
Coming from like seeing a bunch of brown people to like, you know, being like a hillbilly town, you know, I got picked on a lot. And unfortunately, I was known as the little Mexican with big ears. It was kind of like you had to find your way in order to go overcome that. Mine was sports.
And one sport in particular showed him a path toward greatness.
For me, being little, I always wanted to be boxer. You know, I have, you know, like Fernando Vargas, Oscar De La Hoya, and you had like Trinidad, and you had a lot of these different boxers.
Trinidad, I ain't never heard of him.
Man, I want to be
Trinidad.
that guy, you know, they just had like a different aura about them.
Who Trinidad? Let me know who Trinidad in the comments, man.
Just
somebody.
A personality that you
School
just
your
like,
boy.
man.
So if I didn't have that visual to see what it was like, I would have never been able to get there. But I had people create that visual for me. I bought a speed bag when I was about 15 years old. So I was always watching movies and I had a speed bag. In the speed bag since I was 15. I won nationals in college for wrestling. I won state in high school. We won state for football. We were 27-1. I love competition. Competition saved my life.
But Tony ends up dropping out of college and starts working as a bartender. He slowly starts drifting away from the vision he had set for himself.
When I weighed about 205 pounds.
See, I can't believe that.
I was about 205 pounds. I was
That
smoking
woman right
cigars,
there?
wasting money on stupid shit, stupid stuff.
Right.
It just wasn't me anymore. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna go back to California where my family's at. And I go into this bar with my cousin. I was looking for a bartending job. I go in there and he's like, no, we don't have any bartending spots open. He's like, you wanna be a security guard? You look like, you know, you can handle your business with your ears. And I said, nah, I'm not
With your
interested."
ears.
The man wouldn't give him a job, but he did change his life forever.
He hands me a West Coast Jiu-Jitsu card. I looked at the card and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go. I walked right in. Had holes in my jeans, I had a cut-off t-shirt. Looked like fresh off the boat. And this guy comes over, his name is Rafuyo. He's like, where's your gloves, kid? I don't have any. I was using the ones in the Lost and Found. And he goes, turns around, and comes back, and he had a brand new pair of ringside boxing gloves. And mind you, I had like maybe $5 to my name. He's my grandma's car, and he gives me these gloves. And it was the coolest thing that anybody could have ever did to give me the tools that I needed to get into fighting. And it was the only opportunity I ever asked for. Anytime anybody gave me an opportunity, I used it. I never let it go to waste. And it was like the golden opportunity for me to accept that my reality is I am an athlete, I am a professional, and this is where I belong.
I went back home, told my parents, because they were the only ones that really mattered. I was like, you know what, all these other jobs, these side jobs are bullshit. Because I'm an athlete, I'm a professional athlete.
Tony called himself a professional athlete before he actually was.
I'm trying to get in the UFC. That's right, and say you will. I didn't see that. Made that decision and
damn, that's crazy.
You know, I'm barely making rent.
When you young, boy.
From that moment on, it was just music to my ears. I was an amateur fighter, dude. I was working at Coffee Bean, lifting green coffee off of the semi trucks onto pallets. I was just like, had all these random odd jobs, but it was always like I was lifting. And I would do it, and I would handle like 100 and some odd bags. Throwing this, and I was getting beefy.
Tony hears about the UFC's reality show, The Ultimate Fighter.
I'd never watched the show. I didn't know what was going on. I talked to my coach. I was like, hey, I'm gonna try out for the show. He's like, you know what the show is, right? And I was like, no, I just know it's what I have to do to get in the UFC.
But he gets rejected.
I would survive off of like $5 a day, but it was that hunger that kept me on top of everything.
He loses his first professional fight against Karen Darabedian, who pops a tendon in his leg. After the fight, he goes to a bar and meets a girl. We danced, and it was funny because I totally forgot about my leg being broken. She turned my world upside down.
A girl will do that to you, boy.
She's always been that sponsor
On me.
for me, like, not through money, but always been that mental sponsor.
You forget all the pain.
Christina, and she became his wife.
I went and got a ring. I was trying to get down on her knee, and she said yes before she looked at the ring, but I was like, no. She was choking me with a hug. I was like, no, you gotta look at the ring. See, that's where the Tony Ferguson XT comes in. That's Christina and Conan.
His second application to The Ultimate Fighter also gets rejected, but Tony's the type of guy who applies 3 times.
I told him, I was like, I tried out 3 times for this. You guys need to take me. I was like, I've been taking this seriously. I don't have any other jobs. This is exactly what I was born to do. Fighting is in my DNA.
Our pick is Tony Ferguson.
My nose is always in the gym, and this is my passion. This is very important. My mom called me Mr. Destiny. This is my destiny. You know, if you want something, you have a dream, what you do is you fight for it.
Tony's nasty, and Brock Lesnar feels he's the best guy here.
Good job. Thank you. Good job.
Tony tears through the competition, but finds himself in a weird situation.
Tony trying to fight.
Tony, don't start a fight.
Are you getting serious?
You good?
Are you good?
He's looking at you.
Are you really getting serious?
Are you really getting serious?
Be nice.
Look at me.
But then you see
El
some of his
Cuckoo.
true colors when they start drinking, and Tony's definitely got way out of hand.
El Cuckoo.
Where's your kid at?
Tony, you know, bringing up my son was definitely below the belt.
Back then, his teammate Charlie Rader was in a custody battle.
You don't talk about another man's son.
Where's your kid at?
Don't say it.
Hey, where's your kid at?
Don't say it.
Tony, relax, dude.
Shocked at Tony that he switched like that, so it's completely another person.
Most of Tony's journey is incredibly inspiring.
El Cuckoo. El Cuckoo is El Cuckoo.
But this is the trickiest part to discuss.
You're the only motherfucker that ever said something that you shouldn't.
Where's your son?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
He's definitely an angry drunk and can't handle his alcohol. And me personally, I've lost a lot of respect for Tony. This isn't the first time that I've been on by myself. And regardless if I do or don't have a problem, or if I have an anger or not an anger problem, that's my choice.
But we're not meant to have all the answers. Sometimes in the pursuit of our goals, seeking help is the right thing to do.
Tony versus Ramsey.
Tony ends up fighting in the show's finale.
I kept a lot of stuff bottled up, and I brought a lot of inner demons with me inside there. But every single fight, what I did was I tried to fight them out. You don't leave it all out there.
It's all over! Tony Ferguson is the Ultimate Fighter! Wow!
Right after Tony wins The Ultimate Fighter, another incident happens. Tony allegedly had a mental break after winning The Ultimate Fighter 13. He flew home to visit his parents in Michigan and was removed from the flight because of an alleged outburst.
What?
Christina wrote that Tony went to the hospital in Michigan and was prescribed a medication that can be used to treat schizophrenia and bipolar.
He might have been bipolar.
The good news is that it won't
He
happen
might have
again
been.
for a while. Tony and
I
Christina
can't lie.
get married in 2012, and things get better until 2017. This period also coincides with Tony's iconic rise in the UFC.
This is a rat race, but I'm no rat.
But I'm not rat.
Ninja Turtle. So which one's your favorite? I like Michelangelo.
I love Tony. Bum, bum, bum. What the fuck?
And El Cucuy is scarier than the boogeyman. I hunt beasts. So the top 10 guys that are in the shark division for the lightweight, you guys watch out, because I'm coming for you. This is my weight class.
He said I hunt beasts.
I'll be the first one to sign that dotted line. Mark my words, bro. You're going to get the real El Cucuy. I don't even care.
Tony Ferguson is an animal. And Eddie said he's never seen anything like this guy. Yeah. He said the guy trains for 6 hours a day.
Yeah. He's legit crazy.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if he feels pain. That kind of crazy.
He do these hill sprints. And
He said he don't feel
laps
pain.
everybody. He goes all the way to the top before they do, goes down, and then beats them on the way up.
A year after Tony's UFC debut, another
I like
legend in the
Tony.
making enters the UFC, the Eagle.
The Eagle. Well, let's wrestle then, kid. Let's wrestle. We'll wrestle. Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle then. Give me your chicken.
Tony and
wanna
Khabib
smash
are set to fight in 2015, but an injury forces Khabib out of the fight. He'll be inactive.
He was faking the injury. Nah, let me stop. I'm playing. It's a joke. I'm joking. But come on, Khabib. Damn, man.
For 2 years. During that time, Tony and Christina welcomed their first child. A second fight against Khabib is scheduled in 2016.
More, I love it.
Blah, 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 blah.
No BS, just get there, all right? Just get there.
But this time, Tony pulls out.
What was
Damn,
your reaction when
Tony?
you found out that Tony was pulling out of the fight?
I'm so upset about this because I finally want to fight Tony Ferguson.
You finally
want to fight.
That's when another notorious character enters the picture.
Who the fuck is that guy?
After becoming the featherweight champion, Conor McGregor gets a title shot at lightweight
Oh my
against Eddie
God!
Alvarez.
2 time, 2 weight division.
After winning the lightweight,
You gotta come in either tall. You gotta come in. You can't be even when you come in against me. You gotta be taller. You gotta be bigger. You come in anyway, even against you. I'm gonna take your head off. Stop playing with that.
against
bull.
Eddie Alvarez. After winning the lightweight title, Conor starts chasing a boxing match against Floyd Mayweather. In doing so, becoming inactive in the UFC.
When is Conor compete last time in MMA? I forget about this.
Long time, almost 2 years.
Yeah, long time. He's boxing guy.
Are we close to seeing
He's
you
boxing
fight?
guy.
It's very close. So is it official yet? It's not official, but we're close.
Defend or vacate. That's what I've always been saying. If you don't hold that belt for a certain amount of time, you gotta let it go, son.
I think they're going to strip him because Conor's got $100 million in the bank. And I think he's having fun. But I think Khabib versus Tony is the big fight.
Everybody's been
They
waiting
don't
to see
want to
that
fight each other.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
So the UFC schedules Khabib versus Tony.
Well,
again,
once you
this time.
once
for
you
the
make
lightweight title.
once you make a fight 3 times, 2 times, bro, and don't do it, and then 2 years go by, they not in their bro. I would look. I ain't gonna lie. I'm keeping that. I ain't trying to talk too much. But bro, when 2 fighters in their prime and they make the fight for the first time, if they don't fight the first time, but the energy just get like after that, it's just like who cares who win? Because it's like y'all should have fought the first time in y'all prime.
Well, this is the 3rd time that we're supposed to be fighting here. So hopefully he shows up. And the next thing that brings into mind is bubble wrap.
Look at
Okay, I hope
look at
the kid
Dana
doesn't
White.
get hurt. And I know that I say that out there, but honestly, I never wish anybody bad luck. The coaching staff, I hope you guys can take care of your boy and get him there safe because I'm going to give him his first loss.
Let's see if 3rd time's a charm.
Have fun with that weight cut.
I mean, this is the 3rd time that I've had to be able to read my opponent, see him up close and personal. And
So you thought he looked a little big?
The dude looked sucked up, man. I mean, the day before, the fight, I was like, if I looked like he felt, I was like, man, I'd be in some trouble. So the first, one thing I thought of, I was like, man, have fun with that weight cut. You don't look like you have the energy to lose it.
After cutting his weight, Tony takes a nap.
And as soon as I woke up from the nap, I'm like, man, what the hell? Like, people look like they're like, somebody died or something. And they were like, Tony, Khabib is sick. He went to the hospital.
Hospitalized this
What went
morning.
through your mind when you got that news?
I thought it was a nightmare, man. Something worse than El Cucuy.
If you're Tony Ferguson and your mindset is you're going to fight Khabib for the title, obviously there's more money involved in that fight and
Hold
the whole
on.
deal. It's devastating.
I'm a man. I have a family support. And
Hospitalized for what?
But the time and the effort that I put into this, and especially Khabib, just kind of sucks.
Tony expresses his support for Khabib, but changes his tune once he sees this video.
How many? Three?
Three tiramisu. This is Russian style. Before it, we eat tiramisu.
But after I found out it was due to just being unprofessional and stuff, then it started sinking in. Then I started getting mad, started hitting the bags.
My thing is, just because he was hospitalized, he was sick, he couldn't fight the next day, gang? Nah, so y'all Khabib fans, I love Khabib too, by the way. But y'all gotta answer this, man. What going on? What is going on here, man? Somebody gotta answer to this, man. Like, what going on? Like, what?
The UFC replaces Khabib with Kevin Lee.
Kevin Lee, you got problems, buddy. His name is El Kakui.
His name is El Kakui. Oh! Submit that nigga with a triangle choke. Oh, he won the belt before Khabib.
But still has business to settle.
I didn't know that.
Dana, what time is it? Show these guys. What time is it, guys?
This the fourth.
It's tiramisu time, bitch.
It's tiramisu time, bro. This is the fourth fight, bro. This is nasty work. And I don't remember it being 4 fights being set up. I don't remember that. I remember the first 2, but I don't remember the second 2.
The winner of this fight will be the champion.
No matter what you say, Khabib's gonna lose, and he's gonna lose in fashion.
10 win streak versus 25 win streak. Let's go.
When did you find out that Tony Ferguson was injured and might be out of the fight? When did you first hear about this?
It is April 1st, which I'm sure many of you know is April Fool's Day.
Did you think it was a joke at first? Like, was it hard?
Yes, I think first, because 1st April.
Yeah.
There are no April Fool's jokes here today. This interview is entirely legitimate, correct?
Unfortunately, it is, yes.
He's out. I can't believe, how he's out. Everything is finished.
Tony does an interview during fight week when he trips over a cable.
He tore his LCL, and apparently that's an injury that you don't need surgery on, but he actually tore it off the bone. He's gonna need surgery.
What Dana said was very savage.
What'd he say?
Dana said he wears those sunglasses indoors. That should happen to everybody that wears sunglasses indoors.
Dana is a piece of, bro, that is diabolical.
Khabib still fights for the belt, but in the lead up to the fight, gets attacked by Conor McGregor.
Just tell me where, and that's it.
It becomes clear that Khabib
You get up, you sat on that, you sat on that bus. You sat on the back of that bus. You sat on the back.
Next fight that's gonna happen for the title. In doing so, leaving Tony aside.
And then Khabib slapped Conor homeboy did nothing.
We're gonna strip
crazy.
It's like, I fell. I fell.
Oh man, just having my belt stripped away. A lot of people,
he really tore it. Oh!
And nobody's thinking about those people.
Behind the scene, things get even worse.
That's what messed him up.
Detailed that things began getting worse when Tony injured his knee.
Yeah.
At that time, he was also drinking heavily.
That's where it messed him up.
She was evil and would not let her shower or be in the bathroom alone. On the 5th of February, Tony allegedly woke Christina and her son up in the middle of the night and said that they had to leave because they were not safe. He believed there would be a great flood as a result of the lunar eclipse. Tony allegedly purchased a life raft and took Christina and their son on a drive inland.
What?
Tony promised to seek help with mental issues if there was no flood, but later refused, she wrote. On the 12th of February, Tony had what Christina described as a psychotic break or panic attack. I woke up late that night to Tony standing over me, accusing me of being a witch. On February 16th, Tony unplugged the refrigerator and turned off half the power in their home because he believed there were cameras in the refrigerator and ceiling fan. Tony allegedly tore the vanity mirror off the bathroom wall because he believed there was something behind it and took his son's food away because he believed it was poisoned. Christina told police that Tony kept throwing holy water at her. He was advised by the officers to go see a doctor, which he agreed to do at the time. On February 19th, according to Christina, Tony had not slept for 3 days. He believed someone placed a computer chip in his leg. Tony allegedly agreed to be taken for psychological help at the Keck Medical Center. On March 5th, while they were driving to the medical center, they hit traffic on the freeway. While the car was moving, Tony jumped out onto the freeway, ran away, jumped over a fence, and disappeared.
Tony Ferguson.
What the fuck is going on with Buddy? That was them pills giving him Trump, bro. What was, somebody gotta explain what the hell was going on. Because I know he was taking pills to deal with bipolarness. But once that knee injury came, you sitting down for a while, you probably drank, yeah. But bro, why was he doing that to his family? Like, he must have been really like paranoid, bro. But I get that he think his cameras everywhere, but you ain't gotta tear everything up. Just tear everything up once you doing something you're not supposed to be doing. But I mean, it might be cameras in the refrigerator in the light. Who cares, bro? I'm not doing nothing illegal. I don't care. But that's crazy. Nah, Tony, bro. Damn.
6 months after a major knee surgery, back to the office.
911, what is the address to your emergency?
I actually left the location with my son. I was not comfortable with it anymore.
Okay.
He is a professional fighter.
What's your husband's name?
Tony Ferguson.
Tony?
Yes.
How old is Tony?
He's 35. We've been trying, us and his management team has been trying to get him help, and he refuses. And
did he hurt you or your children?
No.
No, you're
just
okay.
doing really just random stuff, you know, like he puts holy water on me. I don't know what's going on with him.
Are you?
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, she gotta get away from that nigga. But I'm just glad he ain't do nothing to him, like physically, bro. Woof.
Gonna stop somewhere and meet with the police so they can talk to you?
I don't want to go near my house.
Well,
I don't want to go near my house.
Okay, ma'am, not right next to it, just somewhere in that general. Or over MacArthur Place, or I mean, wherever you feel comfortable. If you wanna, if you're not comfortable anywhere near the house, then you can come to our station.
Damn.
After getting a restraining order against Tony, Christina releases the following statement. Tony Ferguson is a good husband and good father to our son. The current legal proceedings are part of a process to ensure that Tony will receive the help necessary to continue being the best possible.
It's Tyranno Sue time, mother. We're keeping it sweet.
Versus Khabib 5, man. Look here. Man, ain't shit.
We'll keep it a little classy. I'm glad you showed up.
You seem to be in really great spirits. I commend you for going headfirst into some, mental health issues and working through that.
Yeah, because he was a
It takes lot of
wild
courage
boy.
As a professional athlete, especially, a lot of people look up to you. I was giving you props. I was just wondering.
The advice. Next question.
I wasn't giving you advice.
I'm gonna be honest.
These guys become.
Tony ain't shit for that. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm not like Tony. I wouldn't have said that per se. But I'm not the type of guy where if something's wrong with me, like if I'm feeling bad, I don't like people giving me trying to make me feel better or trying to I just leave it. I don't know. I'm kind of
only this one. He 36, 37 years old. When I beat him, people gonna talk about he's old now.
When I start having 21-year-olds outrun me, outwork me, and all this other good stuff, then we can talk. Family, friends, whatever, always gonna have their opinions, but it doesn't matter. Depends on how much your mental toughness is out there competing, and then what you're gonna do with it.
Fighter, I respect him, but like human being, I don't understand this guy. He a little bit stupid without his mind, He a little bit stupid guy, honestly. I don't understand him.
You ain't shit without your homeboys, mother.
This is crazy guy. I told you.
You did surround a guy with your homeboy and smack the dude Khabib, and I love Khabib, but that was crazy.
In history is this the number 2 least favorite for you?
Sorry, I don't listen.
No problem. We know
he's pissed.
We know the opponent.
This is the 5th time they've scheduled this fight.
Hey,
That's
you know
crazy.
what they say, right? Fifth time's the charm.
Max video coming soon, by the way. Max coming soon.
There's something I forgot to mention. The year is 2020.
Today,
Shout out to
we got a
Patrick,
call
man.
From the highest level you can go at Disney and the highest level of ESPN. And the powers that be there asked me to stand down and not do this event next Saturday.
Wow.
UFC 249 has been canceled. All UFC events postponed indefinitely due to COVID-19. Dana White says he's ready.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Promote the event, but things were taken out of his control.
When you found out that Khabib Nurmagomedov wouldn't be able to fight at UFC 249, that he was back home in Russia and appears now for the 5th time, the fight is off.
He does not want to fight. I guarantee you this dude's going to try to retire, man, without fighting.
You know, I'm starting to believe Joe Rogan that this fight is cursed, and you know, you and I were here 2 years ago having this conversation. The fight was canceled. Yeah.
The fight against Khabib is canceled, but Tony wants to make a point and still decides to cut weight for it.
Oh, skinny.
What did you make of his decision to cut weight twice in a very short amount of time? Were you following attention to that at all?
Stupid.
Stupid.
The UFC
Nigga, you can't cut. Sorry, let me stop.
Khabib with the most violent lightweight of all time, Justin Gaethje.
Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje, ridiculous fight, and a fight that absolutely makes sense. Khabib versus Tony should be happening, but it should have happened 5 times ago.
Yeah.
Tony now has to cut weight again. Only 3 weeks after he did it for Khabib.
Nobody can be same long time. Nobody.
Yeah,
No
bro, you
Tony
36,
Ferguson, no Khabib,
37.
nobody. And
Boy,
one day,
what the fuck?
someone gonna beat you or something gonna happen.
That's
you
why
know?
Khabib
And
got
this
up
day
out of
come.
there. Fuck. Khabib ain't crazy. Oh! Oh! Oh, he caught him. Ah! Oh, shit! Stop the fight! I tell you what, he got the chin of a holy man, cause oh my God, he should have been dead. Stop the fight, bro. That was nasty. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Time is finished. You know, now he gonna come back. Someone gonna beat him again. I believe, because when you take damage like this, you never gonna be same. Never ever. Even if you're Tony Ferguson.
Nobody spoke up for me to get a title fight. 12 fight win streak. What did I do
Damn.
wrong? What did I do wrong?
He's 37, I believe, right? It's the latter end of his career, but it still could be the best part of his career. It just depends on him.
Still haven't even hit my prime yet. Dodge me too, Chandler. I'm gonna be real. You got this shit handed to you. You got Dana White privilege.
What is success here for you, Tony? I mean, is this all about, you know, results oriented?
Goats come and go, but boats stay floating. I'm a boat, the best of all time. I feel at this point in time in my life, I'm just barely hitting my prime, which is crazy. When I'm hurt, I love it. I love that feeling because it's real. That's the most realest feeling that you could ever have, is being in pain, because everything else, happiness could be fake, crying could be fake, but pain, shit, that's real.
Fatality.
Oh my God. Front kick to the face. Fuck! Yeah, I might have to show that. Damn, man. Shout out El Kakui, man. I mean, that Khabib fight would have changed his life. Stina.
Tony, you know this, right? You don't need me to tell you this. People love you. Like, people genuinely love you. The
I
fans
love you, Tony.
Love you.
They have your back. When you speak, they listen. They really do love you. And the loyalty that your fan base has for you is pretty incredible. Like, so I hope you recognize that a lot of people have your back. A lot of people want to see you happy, want to see you succeed.
It's crazy.
And want to support you. So I hope you know that.
No, motherfucker. I'm gonna be done when I want to be done.
This nigga crazy. I love Tony though. Like, you gotta love this dude. Right? I ain't gonna lie. But bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, bro. He should have retired. I think if he'd have fought Khabib and won, his career would have went different, bro. Or even lost. If he'd have fought Khabib though, his career would have went different. But you keep making the fight, and then knee injury, situation with your wife, all went down here, man. Let me know in the comments y'all want me to react to next. But I'm signing this video, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. No cap. El Cuckoo, that boy is cuckoo for Cocoa Pop.